right now I'm really feeling the pencil portraits. I don't know, I always go back to it because there's so much you can do, and you can always get better, especially with textures, and you know, if you want to do details with pores or light reflecting, it's never ending, the pencil learning. So I'm back at it, really enjoying it again, and the last few I've done have been pencil. So the portrait I'm sharing today is of Nicki Minaj. She's someone that's been on my list. Like, I literally have a list of artists that I want to do, and I just haven't because I haven't found a good reference photo. I have this older small moleskin with some unused pages, so I wanted to fill it up, and for whatever reason she popped into my head, so I started looking again. I finally found a photo I thought I could do justice to. I'll show you the reference photo, I'll show you the process, and you know, as usual, the time-lapse stuff to the finished product. And yeah, hopefully you guys like it, and it'll get you to maybe start one of your own. Okay, so let's get started. So this is my closet slash my art supply room. So this is where I start off getting all the stuff I need. So to get started today, as you know, I like to use my X-Acto knives to sharpen my pencils. Also, you can see here I have lots of colored fine liners. I got some of the Prismacolor color erase pencil crayons, my Copic marker, refills, some more drawing supplies. I got my Tortillions, and these are the old pencils I was using. What else I got? These are pastel pencil crayons. I haven't used them too much yet. These are just some more old pencils and erasers and charcoal pencils, things like that. These are the Micron fine liners that I use. I use them a lot with the Copic marker drawings. And then some more felts and stuff. On the middle, it's like the miscellaneous. I have a couple sets these are like a gray pack. There's a couple different brown packs I have. My erasers, there's quite a variety of ones I've accumulated over the years. Some more erasers. What else I got? Pencil crayons over. These are left over from a previous drawing, and then these are the pastels that I use in conjunction with the big charcoal portraits that I do. These sponges, if you don't know about these are awesome. Gray blending tool, very similar to makeup sponges. So if you got a girlfriend, you can maybe steal some of those. And then up top is just like my organized camera equipment, tripods, gimbals, lights, cage. And then below I have a bunch of prints and paints and stuff like that.
Please hold for a very important message.
So now I'm just using the kneaded eraser to lighten up some areas, and man, these mechanical erasers are so good for doing tight little details, especially with hair. Highly recommend you guys get one. Now I'm just going in with I believe this was an 8B. Fill in some of that hair, and then I got that ultra black Primo Elite 5000 pencil, super matte black. You'll see here, this is what it looks like behind the lens when I'm drawing. So this is why I always have a sore back and a sore neck. So you're looking down, looking up, looking down, looking up 500 times a day. So I'm just going back in with that 8B pencil, just darkening up some of the creases of the eyelid, and there's actually quite a bit of texture in her eyelid where it creases and folds up. So it's taken a little bit longer than I expected to kind of get these details, but it's kind of hard in a portrait so small to fit all those details, but you know, you just do your best. As long as like when you kind of stand back and look at something, your eye will fill in the gaps. And I'm just taking the same pencil and trying to darken up the shadow that is being cast from her hair and the bone structure on her cheeks there. Here you want to have a really light touch when you're shading. That way you can really build it up and blend it out if you like. Won't damage the tooth of the paper. So just like a standard moleskin sketchbook, you know, there's quite a variety of papers you can get. Cold press, hot press, blah blah blah. Get different results with different papers. These are pretty standard. And it's going to build up some of those layers and the creases of the neck. Using the same pencil, going back in again, I'm darkening up some of the parts of the hair. And what I'll do is darken it up, I'll go back in and I will blend it and then go back in with eraser and lighten some of the highlights. And it's kind of this push-pull you do with the hair, and eventually it'll kind of start to come together, and then you can go back in with other pencils and do some light touch-ups, accentuate some of the strands. Hair you don't want to get too obsessive about. The more perfect you make it, the less perfect it will look. It's one of the weird exceptions with portraits. The least amount of detail you want it in the hair, or even fabrics or textures sometimes, and when you stand back, your eyes, I don't know, you look at the old master portraits and it's how it is. It's weird, the minimalist approach, it really works. It's hard to do little and then walk away. show you what I do with these mechanical erasers. It's nice because they're really small. So what you want to do is just get your X-Acto knife, and you can cut it on a nice angle. Then you'll have a nice sharp tip like this. And basically what you can do is with that edge you can drag slow, or you can do quick little wipes like this. It's great with hair. Or you can push it down and drag it like that to cover more surface area. But you can cut it into different shapes to get different effects.